Biscotti al Miele. Miele means honey. These are very traditional. It's a Sicilian recipe. If you've got a couple of last minute items for your Christmas lunch or dinner, this is a very simple and easy one to whip up for coffee after the dinner, after the lunch. Beautiful. Now they're made with a lot of almonds, roasted almonds. So the main ingredients is honey and almonds. The flour we'll be using is semolina. We put some cocoa through there, chocolate powder, some lemon, a little bit of lemon essence. We make the mixture in a pan, then we let it cool down on the bench, then we shape them, and then we put them in the oven. This is what I call literally a handful of ingredients. So there's our honey, there's our roasted almonds, there's our semolina, there's our chocolate cocoa, there's some lemon. Okay, so the honey's in the pan. We get it to a simmer, a boil, and we basically just add everything bit by bit. In goes the semolina, and you're constantly stirring as you go. Stir it through nicely, making sure there's no lumps. The semolina being quite a thick, coarse texture, doesn't tend to lump anyway, but we just keep stirring it through. Nicely, combining it nicely. Now as this recipe has so much honey in it, the biscuits do come out quite chewy, reasonably hard, but not to the point where they'll break your teeth. The biscuits are perfect for dunking. You can put them in a very hot cup of coffee or a very hot cup of tea, and they're definitely not going to break. Okay, at this point, in go the almonds. Put the whole lot in. Stir that through. Combine it well. This whole process is probably going to be 2 to 3 minutes at the most. Just adjust the heat. Next goes in the cocoa, 2 tablespoons of chocolate powder. Stir it through nicely. The very last ingredient is our lemon, and that's the lot. We basically now get this fully combined, mix it right through on the heat. It'll get to a point where it'll just be one consistent colour, and it'll also get to a point where it starts to thicken up a little bit more. It dries up a little bit, and at that point is when you take it off the heat and put it on the bench. As you can see, it's all one colour now, looking great. It's as simple as that, guys. I mean, this recipe has no eggs, no butter, no sugar. It's just those 5 ingredients. Okay, this is about after a couple of minutes. That is perfect. See that consistency? That's what you want. It's just drying up a little bit. Give it one last stir and on the bench it goes. Okay, we lay the mixture on some baking paper on the bench and we let it cool down. Okay, once it's cooled down, you have a couple of options. Now, I'm making separate cookies, if you like. So I'll be doing that with an ice cream scoop. The aim here is to get them on the baking tray. Now, the way I do it sometimes is I'll do it like a big log, because after these come out of the oven, we actually slice them. Now, this time around, I'm doing them separately like this, but you can do like one big log if you like, and then slice them like I'm going to show you. Okay, so it's entirely up to you. Then I'll show you how we cut them when we take them out of the oven. Okay, it's a bit of a sticky mixture, so it's can get a little bit fiddly, but once you get going, you'll get on a roll. Okay, so basically we do either this way or in one long log, and then we put them in the oven. Okay, this is them ready for the oven. In they go. Okay, it's been about 35 minutes in a 150 degree Celsius oven. They look perfect. You don't want them overcooked. They'll still be a little bit soft when you take them out. Okay, they're out of the oven. We'll let them cool down a little bit more, and then before they get too cool, we slice them up. I'll show you how we slice them up. Okay, they're nice and warm now, easy to manage. This is how they look once they're sliced up. Look at that, they look beautiful. So all you do is you grab each cookie, grab a big knife, and you just slice them up. Look at that. I'll show you how to do it. You just grab a knife. Away you go, you just go bang. Very easy. Like I said, don't let them cool down too much, because then they'll be harder to cut. Okay. And like I said, you can make these in a longer log, so you can just cut them up and continue to do that. You can put these in little individual paper plates with clear plastic and just give them as presents. Or like I said, it's just a perfect thing to have with your coffee. Like I said, they're the perfect dunking biscuit, and you can dunk and you'll be guaranteed that this biscuit will not break when it goes in the hot coffee. You enjoy those, guys, and have a Merry Christmas.